What is up, tubers? This is the SHTF Hunter coming at you tonight. It's been a little while since I've done any gear reviews or a whole lot of anything really, other than I put a video on about a few days ago about CanCon in the Carolinas, and so it was pretty awesome. But now I kind of got in a YouTube lull where I just didn't make no videos. But anyway, coming at you today, I want to do some new gear haul, I guess you'd say, or small gear review, new haul. So CanCon in the Carolinas, I kind of hung out with some of the mountain readiness people. Alan K, season 1 winners alone. He was there, you know, tactical rifleman Carl Erickson, you know, the Angry American, you know, the T from Mountain Readiness. So, you know, I camped with him there Friday night, and, you know, CanCon was just really awesome if you wanted to check out new suppressors. There was other new equipment there besides suppressors, but, yeah, CanCon was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. I'll show you what I got from CanCon. This is the Expedition Kukri, designed by L&K, from Knives by Hand. I wanted to get this to use, but it is so beautiful. I can't use this. I'm going to have to buy a new one now. Another one. This is actually made in Nepal, so I'm kind of like, you know, if you have a Kukri that wasn't made in Nepal, is it really a Kukri? So this thing just, yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, so now I'm going to have to buy another one. But yeah, Alan K was the one that sold it to me. So he's pretty cool. All right, so and I need to get this out to the range. This is a Rossi LWR lightweight rifle. I took off the original stock. I bought the Ferrotech block. Let me move this so it does have a single point sling, but this block is 3D printed. I think it costs around $60 or $65. It has a pick rail right here, so you can put on different stocks. This is actually an airsoft stock, but I need to get this thing out to the range. You can do a review on. With the stock folded, this will fit in a backpack. It's a 16-inch barrel. They call it the lightweight rifle, but it's still 5 pounds. It's still, can't remember if I mentioned the cartridge. It's a 350 Legend. So the reason I'm showing this is one of the pieces of gear I got is related to this. Now this gun, I wanted to keep it a subsonic only. I've been using some Hornady subsonics. These are 250 grain. The scope I got on is a Killer Instinct crossbow scope. I used the same scope on the 300 Blackout. I actually think these are 250 grains. The 300 Blackout bullets I was using was 209, and I don't know if I didn't have them loaded hot enough or whatever, but I'm actually getting flatter trajectory at 200 yards out of these Hornady subsonics than I was the 300 Blackout. I don't think when I was shooting the 300 Blackout, I wasn't actually using Hornady subsonic. I was using some hand loads, I think. But anyway, I don't know why, but I'm getting flatter trajectory out of this out to 200 yards. I can hit a gong. I hit one yesterday at 200 with this thing. Yeah, the barrel is threaded. So without, like I say, without the suppressor, with the stock folded, it will fit in a backpack, which to me makes it a survival gun. But what I want to show you today, so, and this ain't much of an unboxing because I got excited, I had to look at it. I got the actual Rossi folding stock. This, like I say, this is the Ferrotech block. With the Ferrotech block, I think it's going to run you about 60 bucks. Ferrotech block, you put on what stock and what pistol grip you want. This is just a regular AR-15 grip. I had a bunch of them, and I just put this on to save money. And this is the cheapest airsoft stock I could get. And I had to do a little bit of work on it to make it better, but it works. So what I have here is the actual Rossi folding stock, and they got them back in stock now. I think they're like $60. You can buy I think you can buy the 5.56 Rossi or the 300 Blackout with this actually on it. So this, you know, with the Ferrotech, you got options. You could probably put a pistol brace on this and use it on like the Rossi Brawler. With this, the NFA would apply. Like I said, I done looked at it. It looks like it's supposed to be a single point sling right here, but it doesn't come with one. I guess you can stick it in there and screw it in from inside, from the other side. But it does have a magnet right here, so when this is folded, the magnet holds it to the gun. So I haven't used this yet, and this is like solid polymer, very plasticky. The grip seems a little bit small. I got big hands, but it seemed a little bit small for me. But I'm probably gonna put it on this. Later on, I'm gonna get a 410, 45 Rossi Brawler, and get a what do you call it? The stabilizer, and put on here, or the pistol brace, and put it on the Ferrotech. Switch it up, but yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of a new piece of gear I got. Here it is. So I think when it's folded, let's see. So when it's folded, the magnet will, I guess, touch right in here somewhere to the receiver. But anyway, another piece of gear I got. So not long ago, I finally got the Cold Steel Special Forces shovel, and I went ahead and bought one of their sheaths. This is a pretty good quality sheath, but you know, and today, you know, the gear, everything we got today is like Molly. I wanted a piece of, you know, this is for like a belt. And I wanted a piece of, I wanted a sheath for this. It was Molly. I searched the internet, and yeah, it had a BOCP also. I searched the internet, and I found one in Ukraine, to order one from Ukraine store. And I finally got it in. It took a month. It came straight from Ukraine. But I ordered it off of Amazon. This is the packaging. It's got a lot of Ukrainian writing and a whole bunch of Ukrainian stamps. So, you know, apparently they're still manufacturing stuff, even though they're at war. But I think I'm going to keep this just as a souvenir from Ukraine. But anyway, this is what I was sent. So it's got Molly, and it's kind of weird because there's no buttons. There's no buttons. You just have to weave it in, I guess, and hope it holds. So something else. So it's a little bit loose in here. These little straps here that actually hold the shovel in are not as thick as the Cold Steel one. But yeah, it's pretty loose in here. Like, there's a lot of room. I don't know if the real Spetsnaz shovel or the shovel the Ukrainians use has a bigger pan than this one. I guess you call it a pan, but yeah, it just kind of flops around in there. It'll hold, I think, but I ain't impressed. I guess that's from the Ukraine store. They did send me something else that's kind of cool in the package. So I got a drone operator patch. If I didn't drop it somewhere, it would appear. Oh, here it is. So here's a little Ukrainian drone operator patch. He's got like a remote control here and goggles on, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, so like I say, I'm gonna try to get this out to the range, show y'all a little bit. It's, like I say, it's gonna be a subsonic only gun. I've had it out shooting at 200 yards with it. Does the job. I guess when I take it out the range, I'm probably gonna be testing the actual Rossi stock. And like I say, the Ferrotech later on is going on a Rossi Brawler 410 45 with the pistol brace, because it wouldn't be legal with this. But anyway, all right, folks. This is the SHTF Hunter. Just wanted to show y'all a few things. I'm out.